Hi there, my name's Steve Rowe, and today we're going to look at maybe a slightly different side of the martial arts. When you look at a lot of names of arts and styles, something like anything that's got Do on the end. So if you look at Aikido, Judo, Karate Do, Do is generally translated as the way coming from the Taoist way, Tao. So when you're looking at the way of karate or the way of aiki or Jodo, the way of harmony, what does it actually mean? They're names that we use quite a lot. A lot of people are training quite hard in the martial arts. Maybe never look so much at the softer side or the more internal aspect of why that particular name is being used and why that Do is stuck on the end. Some people say we use the word Jitsu because it's a fighting art and that Do is more of a Zen art. I'm not sure about that. But the idea is the way is the way of balance. And I don't know whether you can see the yin-yang symbol behind me, but in Jodo, the Wa means harmony. Aiki is the harmony of the internal energy in the body. The Kara was changed in Karate Do to mean from Chinese hand to the Zen aspect of empty hand, which just didn't mean bare hand fighting. The empty had a far more Zen aspect to it. So there's a form of meditation that we use in the martial arts. You can sit, you can meditate, but what is the mind part that we're actually after? Mostly it's to find that stillness. You know, a very famous saying in the martial arts is that in action there is stillness, and in stillness there is action. And what it's referring to is your state of mind. And you'll often hear them refer to Mushin, meaning no-mindedness. It can be quite difficult, can't it? What we're really talking about is to develop that still, powerful, internal state inside. When you look at any form of meditation, what we need are certain qualities. We need a mind to be aware. In Japanese martial arts we would say zanshin, so very sharply aware. To get that awareness we use posture, we use breathing. This brings more air into the lungs, more oxygen to the brain, and it makes the mind more aware. Then we have to focus the mind, because having an aware mind, it's like having a bright light. It can shine everywhere, but you need to be able to bring it into a torch beam. You need to be able to focus it, and that takes training. You know, they say our minds are very much like puppies or small children. You know, they'll wander off here, there and everywhere. And the main enemies of the mind is distraction and apathy. So we have to learn in our training, how to learn. One of the ways of doing that is to good posture and good breathing actually makes your mind aware. Then our training itself and instruction makes us focus our mind. So we draw it onto one point, and we're not allowing distraction or laziness. The mind has also got to be sensitive, and that sensitivity is particularly to our own body inside. So in the way that we're working with our posture, our breath, our movement, in some arts we'll do standing postures, in some it's just done within the basic training itself. But we need to develop, we need to know where our body is in space. We need to understand its internal connections, because that's where our power is going to come from. So we take that aware and focused mind and we focus it on our body. Then we focus to make sure that our mind remains guarded. We've got awareness, focus, sensitivity, and the last one is intensity. And intensity is the guardian of what we do. When you look at martial arts, somebody who's been able to master these skills, when you watch them doing their forms or their kata or their sparring or anything, you can see the intensity, you can see it in their eyes. You can see that they're aware, they're focused, they're sensitive to their own body and with anybody that they're training with, and that intensity is the key. That's the thing that you really see. So you can train it in a multitude of different ways. You don't have to sit and om, but seated meditation is good, and I've certainly done a lot of that. Also standing meditation for me in Tai Chi is absolutely invaluable. I do it every single day and try and get my students to do it every single day as well. But it actually doesn't matter what martial art you do. The secrets are there within the names. What you're looking for. You're looking for harmony. You're looking for peace within yourself, but peace from strength. So you're not weak, you're not feeble, your mind can't be distracted very easily, you're not going to be lazy, you're not going to be scared. You're going to develop the mental qualities that you need to be able to perform your martial arts to a high level. But if you don't study that side of it, you ain't going to get there. So, it's something that you certainly need to investigate. When you've done enough running, jumping, push-ups or whatever, in the end, you're going to have to look inside of yourself. You're going to have to bring out your demons and you're going to have to deal with them. And that is what makes a good martial artist. Thank you.